Your next comic, give it up for, I don't know if he has a regiment, give it up for Chuck Litchfield.
I don't know about a regiment. I did go to the doctor today. Woo! I'm like a great customer, right? He looks at me and says, "Well, how are things going?" I said, "You're going to have to be more specific." "Oh, well, your sleep numbers look good." "Great. Did your blood work? You're not a diabetic." "Shocker." "Well, your PSA numbers are good." "Okay, thank you. But you're fat. You have high blood pressure. Your cholesterol is going through the roof. We got to do something about that." "Thanks, Doc." Did I really just pay for this? I knew all that stuff. Getting older is fun, though. Does anybody else relive presents you didn't get for Christmas that you get them as an adult because you can afford them now? One year, my wife bought me an RC airplane. And, I was Top Gun, right? I'm flying this thing all over the place, inverted flying, barrel rolls, loop-de-loops. I'm out in the park having a great time. And I'm like, let's see how high this thing can go and how far away it can go, and I can still control it. And I just watched it sail away into the trees. Yeah, so the next year she buys me this really nice airplane. I had to buy a controller for it. It's got 40 buttons, knobs, and levers. I will never learn how to use it. And I got really excited. I got everything charged. And I said, "Hey, I'm going to go to the park and fly my plane." She goes, "I'll go with you." "Okay." And as we're pulling in, I said, "I'm about to make a fool of myself." And she said, "Park where I can watch." Well, the lady was talking about as you are married longer and longer, things change, right? Fair enough. But, when at one point she came to me after our 5th kid was in school, and she said, "Honey, I'm going back to college." And I said, "I'm buying a sports car." So I got a Mustang, and it was great. And then my brother starts going all over the place saying, "Hey, Chuck is in middle-life crisis. He's driving a sports car and dating a college girl." Please don't say that anymore. And then my wife comes to me just a year ago, 6 months ago, and says, "Honey, I'm going to go for my master's." And I said, "I guess I'm getting a Corvette." Hey, two can play this game, right? But, I'm pretty close with my siblings. And me and my older brother, he's a big bourbon drinker. And so we always go to a bourbon distillery tour every fall. And we went to this once, just me and him and another couple. And the lady goes, "Is anybody celebrating anything?" I was like, "Well, it's my birthday." And she looks at us and she goes, "How long have you two been a couple?" "Ma'am, we're not a couple." She goes, "Come on. You're obviously together. You have the same last name. Are you guys married?" "Ma'am, we're brothers." "I don't believe you." She goes, "How long have you known him?" I said, "Well, ever since I came home from the hospital." Quite a while now. That was 50 years. And, she goes, please don't tell anybody. So if you ever go to a Wild Turkey distillery, just make sure you're with the appropriate people, right? But, the worst part of it, my brother is like 400 pounds. Doesn't have any clean clothes. Holes in everything, dirty, greasy, stringy hair, food in his beard. And she thought that was the best I could do. I've got a type. That wasn't it. And, it's all right. He was 400 pounds. Now he's smaller than I am. He's going to be the one telling that joke next. Hey, you guys are great. My name's Chuck Litchfield. Let's welcome you guys.